The next context option I want to show you is available again from the little plus arrow. It's the deep research option. So what we can do with deep research is essentially ask ChatGPT. It's a little bit similar to the Pro Thinking Research Grade Intelligence. Basically what we're asking it to do is go very deep into a particular topic. So this is great if you're trying to do research on anything, if you're trying to have something well documented, very thorough. Enabling the deep research option is a great way to go. You also can utilize apps with this as well. So you can actually have it look into your company documents or other apps that you can connect to. So if you have repositories, research tools that you use that you want to connect to ChatGPT, that is an option here as well. So as an example, I'm going to pop over to our prompt document, here our prompt guide, so you can feel free to copy this with me. There is a deep research option here that I am going to copy and I'm going to paste it in. So I am asking ChatGPT to do some research in advancements in CRISPR gene therapy. I want it to explain key facts, disagreement, risks, practical takeaways using credible sources. So that's the prompt that I'm initiating. I'm going to go ahead and execute this. What may occur is when you use deep research, ChatGPT may prompt you to improve your prompt. So it doesn't typically do that when you're just doing basic prompts. But when you use deep research, ChatGPT is sometimes going to say to you, gee, that was a little too vague if you want me to go deep and I need some more information. And that's exactly what happened here. So you can see that it's asking me, am I looking for clinical applications? Do I want updates on regulatory or ethical debates? So it's asking me, a little bit more specifics around this. So what I can do is, if I don't care about any of these, I can ignore them, or I can ask it, for instance, to focus on human therapies. Okay, so give it a little bit more answer to the questions that it asked me. I'll hit that, and it should go off and start searching. So you can see that it's going to say it's going to be a little while before it's going to have the full report, but this is one of those cool areas where it can do it in the background and I can keep going with other prompting if I want to. Because I knew this was going to take a little bit of time, I pre-ran this so we can go take a look at what this looks like already completed. So unlike the other prompts that we did where the result was to give us some sort of written document, right? Like a research report. Deep research instead, over here on the right-hand panel, what you'll see is it basically found me the research sites, but didn't write anything off of this. It just gave me the sources to go to in order to be able to read into this more deeply. So you can see that it says what it's doing. So it's gathering facts from diverse sources, searching for CRISPR gene therapy, mapping out credibility, past 2 years advancements. And now what we're looking for are these links right here. That is the research that it found. Information on that site is going to help inform what I'm looking for. Again, we're looking for research. We're not looking for formalized written up results. This is essentially saving me time from having to do a bunch of web searches or other types of searches to find these sites to begin to read up more on this myself. So you can see that I have an activity tab, but then I could also just jump over here to a sources tab. This is a culmination of all the citations it found that reference that prompt information I'm looking for. So I can now go through systematically through these sources and read up on this area that I'm trying to get more informed about and do research on. But the gathering of all of these sites is what ChatGPT did for me. It is a huge time saver and incredibly beneficial.